Waffle Hammer. It's the Waffle Hammer. It's
Waffle
the Waffle
Hammer.
Hammer podcast.
Waffle Hammer.
Waffle
Hammer.
Welcome. Again, you should have just seen our brand new logo.
Yeah.
It's out there. It's official.
Yeah, it's in the wild now.
2 episodes in a row. I think that's more than the last one lasted.
Exactly.
So,
no, that's true.
Yeah.
I've already seen people walking around in t-shirts with it on.
And didn't someone say we would be based?
Yeah.
So
Update from Reddit.
Yeah.
Disappointingly, I fear I've been conversing with Americans again. But in the post where Dibbles 420th corrected our ways, and I went back and said, look, we've sorted out a new logo. I hope it meets with your approval. Someone else has commented saying, if we did that, that'd actually be pretty based. And I think that's good, isn't it?
I don't know what it means really, but it feels good. I don't know. Is it like base, like we're now going to have to stand on a base?
Well, I was just thinking, I'm not a tank, so I'd have to be based.
Yeah, I'm not a tank. I'm definitely an infantry.
Yeah.
So I'd probably only be a 25mm base as well.
Yeah, I think, genuinely, the best I could hope for is to be a corpse on someone else's bigger base.
Stood on.
Yeah, exactly.
The tactical corpse.
Yeah. And well, we can't have our Space Marine heroes sullying themselves with the floor. They'll get dusty feet.
Knows. Yeah.
That ceramite doesn't clean itself.
That's why they have servitors.
So you could just stand on a pleb like me.
Yeah.
Sorted.
So yeah, we are based.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, you can add that to the list of things that we are now. We're based. That's confirmed.
Yeah, Reddit confirmed based.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they're the source of all knowledge on that, aren't they?
They are clearly.
Clearly.
Not anything to do with CIA psyop.
No, definitely not.
No.
We've gone off straight away on jokes.
Yeah.
We've got serious.
We do actually. Yeah. So it's quite hard to talk about this. Joe's already suffering from this, but our good friend Robert is still missing. So we have created a poster to help with the campaign to bring him home.
I'm sorry, I'm smiling. I get nervous, and something that's in my personality is when you get a bit nervous, I just do like the worst thing, like the weirdest reactions to things. Like the first time a girl tickled my balls, I burped. So that ruined the mood.
We all deal with grief differently.
Yeah, we do.
So, as I say, our good friend Robert is still missing. He is dangerous. It says so on the poster.
Yeah.
I have heard, whilst he was in Welshpool at the Spearmint Rhino, that's not him.
No.
He might have fallen in with a group of steroid users.
Oh no.
And they're pumping him full of their illicit goods.
And is that why his chin's fallen off?
Yeah, that is a known side effect.
Yeah. Of steroids.
Your chin falls off.
Shrinks your dick and then your chin falls off. And then if you stay on steroids long enough, you'll have like dead good muscles, but you're like perfectly flat.
Straight down.
Yeah.
But our fact checkers are still working on whether the photo I've received is legitimate.
Yeah.
But if the photo we have received of Robert in his current state is found to be true,
yes,
it's incredibly worrying.
Dibbles, have we heard anything yet?
He's eating 4 Rustlers burgers raw.
Oh no, that is concerning.
Okay, yeah. So hopefully we'll have an update for you again soon. But Robert, please come home.
And do bring back his chair, you thieving bastard.
Actually, that chair was from Facebook Marketplace. I care about it deeply.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's the feng shui's all off.
Yeah,
completely off.
And the more furniture I can have in my house connected to Meta, the better.
Yeah.
The more Meta, the better. Everyone knows that.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. That's probably our most important bit of housekeeping for this episode. So should we move on with some of our other waffles?
Yeah. So, why not?
In the Warhammer world.
Oh right.
Currently.
Never heard of it.
No. We've just seen Yarrick.
Oh yeah.
We've had the reveal animation for Snip Snip. Yeah. What did you think, Joe? Did you like him?
Did I like him?
Yeah, the new model.
It's alright, it's Yarrick, isn't it? Like, quite like his like it's fine.
Yeah, it's a good update.
It's a good update. It's better. It's clearly only nostalgia will say the 90s metal one is superior to that.
Oh, 100%.
It's a lovely model. I don't pay close enough attention to 40k to be able to say any of this with certainty, but that's never stopped me in any other aspect of life, so I'm just going to say it. Didn't they, Legends him, disappear him off somewhere?
He was killed by Angron, I believe. That was the rumour.
Right, okay, well. And then they, to like, soothe everyone, they were like, don't worry, here's his niece or his granddaughter or something.
Oh, no, you're thinking of Creed, the Acadian fella. Yeah, because we had Ursula Creed, didn't we? The auntie in the coast.
So we haven't had like Yvonne Yarrick yet or anything like that.
Maybe that's the way to go.
Yeah.
Who's to say that's not what's coming? Because we also had a teaser for the next reveal show at Adepticon.
Oh yeah.
Where there's a gentleman painting in a stately home. Don't know what the stately home has to do with anything.
No.
But then Adam Troke pulls up on a motorbike, red motorbike.
Right.
So, red ones go faster, orcs.
That's true.
And he has on a biker jacket that is absolutely covered in patches that seem to be linked to various factions or stories within some of the Warhammer universes.
Oh, right.
So this could be their little teaser again of what we might see.
You said what factions were...
There was a big patch on the back that definitely looked orky to
Okay.
me. There was definitely a couple that looked Blood Angels-y, which caught my eye. There was one that looked a bit like the Solar Auxilia. So it could be that we're getting some new stuff in Heresy for them.
It's weird that there's such like diverse factions on there, and more than two. When you started saying it, I thought, there'll be two then, and this is how they're telling us there's in the box or 11th, or if they said that for definite.
Well, it's going to be Space Marines isn't it?
Yeah, but when you were saying Blood Angels and Orcs, I was like, well, bosh.
There we go. Yeah, but they're going to paint them blue. Reveal boxes for editions always have to be blue.
Right.
Yeah. But no, if there's more Blood Angels coming, that excites me. Because let's be honest, the stuff that Blood Angels got this edition already was a little bit half-baked compared to some of the other chapters. The Death Company especially, just half a sprue to go with your Assault Intercessors.
Yes, that
wasn't okay for the iconic unit.
The Golden Boys?
The Sanguinary Guard?
Yeah, I wasn't bowled over by them.
I've painted them for a job, and I actually did quite like them.
Okay.
I have the old ones and I've painted the new ones.
Yeah.
I don't actually have any strong preference.
Have you got a photo of that?
Yeah, I can put them up.
Bosh.
I liked both of them, so
okay.
I'm happy Blood Angels fans.
I watched the animation of it, and I was struck by thinking simultaneously how good it looked and how much like a story bit in a computer game.
Yeah, like the cutscenes.
Yeah,
very much.
And it was just none of the people were. I didn't feel like they were people. It was an animation of people. I don't know how to explain it.
I get what you mean. It does feel animated still, but I thought it was a good one. But the overwhelming takeaway from that seems to have rippled through the community is Armageddon has the Armageddon Steel Legion.
Yeah.
That was their regiment.
Yes.
In the animation are Cadians and Krieg.
Right.
Which has thrown a few people, and there's a lot of consternation of, well, where are the Steel Legion then? That was the regiment from Armageddon.
Yes.
Are we not getting Steel Legion models? Are we just going to be stuck with paint your Krieg as Steel Legion?
Probably.
I mean, I would go with probably. And to be honest, I would choose to have the Catachans back properly before having something that's basically Krieg adjacent.
Yeah.
Like the Steel Legion and the Krieg are all men in coats with gas masks, whereas Catachans are a completely different Imperial Guard aesthetic.
I want the Valhalla Ice Warriors.
Yeah, they were fun.
Yeah,
I miss the days when
there was all different flavours. The Talon Desert ones, they were sick.
Yeah.
The guy with one of them with the missile launcher, wicked model.
I've got was going through some old boxes and I found some white dwarves from 2009.
Oh, lovely.
And the one I've been reading just before bed is when all the guard stuff came out back then. So the first few pages, like, oh, we've got new sentinels and we've got extra command squads and all the rest. And it was the release of the guard codex for that edition, and it's so nostalgic. Those models actually do still stand up as well. Yeah. Other than the Catachans, they look a bit
weird.
Yeah, but they're the only ones who are still in.
But that's why they're good.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, I do. I think
they're Play-Doh arms.
Yeah, I think that's what they look like. That's why they're cool. Everyone loves them.
They're all synfold on Catachan.
Yeah, exactly. I can't credit them because I can't remember who it was, but just like scrolling through Instagram and someone had painted a Catachan dude kneeling down with his gun like that, putting his arm, like the army signals, you know what I mean? Yeah. But they made loads of foliage around him, and he was all camoed up, and it was just like a very well executed model.
See, I would genuinely quite like to do some updated Catachans.
Yeah.
And I feel like they will happen, but I would look forward to painting those.
The 90s, some of the 90s Orlocks might work well.
They may,
because they're like jeans and vests.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? They're all slightly underdressed men with guns.
Yeah, well, that's why you can't say, put a jumper on, bro, they'll shoot you.
Yeah. Each wants to show off his gains. So that's kind of what has been happening, but for us, it's only been 3 days since we last recorded one. So Rob's been missing for 3 days in real time. Yeah. For you guys, release-wise, that's probably been about a month. Yeah. So, haven't had much hobby progress other than building more Drukhari.
Exactly.
Haven't cut myself in the last few days doing it, which is a big positive. And I've been working on my tiny plane, which is kind of my warm-up for MPO.
Doing your stretches.
Exactly, just getting the brush control
That's how I'm treating. At the minute, I'm painting two. They ain't even both. They're just 75 in it, 75mm. I'm definitely not entering one of them. Yeah. The other one, I'm still umming and ahhing about. I'm dead. He looks like Ivar the Boneless from.
He's got his 2 axes, hasn't he? Yeah.
I'm thinking of, if I do enter him, because he's standing up straight, he's fine. Like Ivar the Bony. But he's holding his axes like that, and on the axe head, on both of them in the same place, there's a strange indentation. It's like the blade is actually, which were 2 triangles like that basically, and it looks weird. But I'm using them as like get my stretches in before I do the big necromancer dude.
It's the gardener one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I backed a Kickstarter from a guy called Skibor Miniatures, who does everything.
Oh right, yes.
He hand sculpts them in clay.
I've bought Skibor stuff before in the past.
Yeah, so it's one of those that I've given to you.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Well, and it's great. Yeah. And I happen to have like just some scatter terrain for Necromunda, because originally he's out in the ash wastes on like gravelly ash wasty ground, and there's a severed head at his feet. But I'm naff at painting like blood and gore, so I thought we can't have that. So I cut away the base, and now we stood on a nondescript futuristic Necromundan block.
It looks a bit like a Necromundan air conditioning unit.
Well, no, and then I put a fan in front of it.
Okay, is that what it is?
Yeah, put the big fan in front of it. I thought it needed a bit more, and then I'm thinking it'll go on a square plinth. Yeah. And just bosh. Do you do the entire top of the plinth? Do it like it's the floor of the hive, or do I just keep it just what he stood on?
I'd have a little bit of the plinth showing. I think it looks classy.
Well, that's always my aim. That's the look I'm trying to achieve.
Is that why you've got the Steve Jobs on today?
Steve Jobs. I've been called the milk tray man. So Steve, I mean, no, that's not why I've got it on. It was a clothing choice largely dictated by which of my suit trousers were least creased and which least creased top would go.
So it was an expedient choice.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can get behind that. Expediency is always the way.
I had to do the I had a duty that meant I had to be in quite early today.
Yeah.
So I wasn't interested in
Nobody's got time for it.
But as a ginger, today in the UK it's been the hottest it's been.
Yeah, I've had shorts on today.
Yeah.
I've actually put trousers on for this.
Yeah. It's been the hottest day that we've had yet. But as a ginger, it's like my body knew and it had the foresight. No, cover that flesh up, bro. Do you know what I mean? Just get as much of the neck in. My neck.
Always wear catches for me.
Exactly so, but later on I'll take this off. It'll be porcelain white, bro. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'll be fine. And who's laughing then with your Steve
My
Jobs
freckles are all
job?
joining up.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been far too serious to begin with. We've actually talked about real things.
I know, it's disappointing, isn't it?
So
with this vest, are they going to release the vest?
No. Yeah, unless you want a biker jacket.
And you see, I've just said vest, you said biker jacket.
It's biker vest, you know what I mean, like a leather vest.
It hasn't got sleeves.
No. Maybe it's what the Cast-chans are going to wear.
That's true.
Yeah.
There's more Games Workshop, like corner cutting and money saving though, isn't it? Because they could have put sleeves on there.
They could have,
Yeah.
That's classic Games Workshop. They can't even get bloody sleeves in their reveal videos. My God, what will they do next?
Don't know, like kill your cat, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Speaking of which, I have some more reveals to make about this degenerate pit
Oh,
we
no.
call a hobby,
Dear me.
and the people who sit atop it like carrion crows.
Oh no, they're the worst. Yeah.
They are, and I'm talking about the influencers. Those influencers that blight our hobby.
Yeah.
So I know I was quite scathing in my reveals last time.
Two of them have phoned up crying.
Already?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know how I feel about it. I didn't want to upset people. I just wanted people to know the truth. I'm all about truth. So with that in mind, I actually have a few more to share with everybody now.
Yeah.
So, it's quite hard to say some of these because some of these are people that I have looked up to.
Can't now though.
But what I'm going to share with you will colour your opinion of them. First of all, Jordan Sorcery.
Oh yeah.
He's been kicked out of the Magic Circle.
He's a fucking charlatan.
Yeah.
I've always said so.
Yeah, I mean, you have to go some way to
Yeah.
be kicked out of the Magic Circle.
Paul Daniels was in it.
Yeah, I mean, scum, subhuman scum.
Yeah.
Secondly, and these guys come across as very well-meaning, very well-spoken, very kind, and I believe they're Canadian, which is usually a good thing. But in this instance, I'm shocked to tell you that the tables used on Play on Tabletop are actually counters. I mean, just lying to us.
The disrespect they're showing to the table community and the table industry. Will use your name, but actually use counters.
I know, just cutting corners. Yeah.
Unsubscribed.
Yeah, back to Europe for the next one.
Oh, that's better.
And I think this is one of the biggest names in this industry.
Oh, okay.
I'm sad to tell you that Emil of Squidmar fame.
It's quite a short name, really, but yeah.
He's never actually been to IKEA.
I know. You know what? I just assumed he hasn't because he's got his team of minions.
Well, that's the next shocking thing. Lucas, who works with him, actually lives in one of the bedroom displays.
You know what? I'm doubly shocked with Emil now because you go to your mate's house.
Yeah,
you show
never
some
been.
manners.
No, he's not going to Lucas's.
They do wicked meatballs in the canteen as well. You don't know what he's missing out on.
Get a big blue bag.
I haven't been IKEA in ages.
Oh.
And legit want to go back to have meatballs and the hot dog.
Tell you what, IKEA, 7:30, 8 p.m. on a Thursday when it's quiet. Lovely place to go to.
I saw a news story last year of some bloke who got sentenced because in an IKEA somewhere in Europe, he'd gone in and just put massive plastic arrows on the floor, but in random directions. People were following him.
That's the kind of nonsense we need. That's what the world needs. What the hero. What an absolute hero. Anyway, back to the serious matter at hand.
Oh yeah.
Marco Frasoni of Hello Guys.
Not sure we can include that bit.
Okay, well, Marco Frasoni has has never actually painted a mecha.
Oi! When you mentioned him earlier on, and his channel's called Not Just Mecha, I've never seen
painted a mecha. No. I'm not even sure I'm joking at that point. I've never seen him paint a mecha.
No, this is actual hard-hitting journalism. Now we've uncovered this for
Bosh.
Yeah, exactly, bosh indeed.
Actually, I will say this about Marco Frassoni. So, went to Warhammer Fest when it was in the UK a few years ago.
Yes.
Was all G'd up with the 10th edition stuff, and me and Square stood in line.
Was that a few years ago?
Yeah, about 3 years ago. Me and Square stood in line to play 10th edition.
Yeah.
For 3 hours.
Like mugs.
Exactly, absolute mugs we were. But there was very little to do but queue.
Yeah.
So we thought we might as well join this queue. Marco Frassoni chatted to 2 fans just outside of that queue for easily an hour and a half, and had all the time in the world for them.
Fair
so
play.
yeah, nice.
What a gent.
Also in that queue, I did see something quite funny. I might have told you this, but there was a chap holding the place for his mate.
Right.
They were German. There's nothing inherently funny about being German. I'm going to say that now. Other than when one of them had a backpack on, goes to scooch under the the ribbon that they use to differentiate the queue. His backpack caught on the ribbon.
Yeah.
It caused him to lose his balance and topple.
That's a sturdy ribbon, isn't it?
Well, it pulled the whole thing over.
Oh no, what a catastrophe.
All of his exclamations were then in German.
Nein!
Yeah, exactly. Which, to be fair, raised on like a lower low.
Yeah.
We're led to believe that German exclamations are quite funny. So poor me in the Square trying not to laugh at this fella.
To be fair to him, if I fell over, I'm not suddenly going to start swearing in Spanish.
No.
So like
it makes total sense, but it was just a funny moment, probably one of the funnier moments of Warhammer Fest.
They should have laid on more slapstick if the queues
They
were
should
going to
have,
be.
yeah. Far more slapstick.
One clumsy German's not enough. Games Workshop had a responsibility.
Sort yourselves out for next time.
Because I was, I think, at a wedding that weekend, so that's why I didn't go to that. And I was gutted at the time until you told me what it was like, and then the internet told me what it was like, and I was like, cool.
Yeah, you didn't. I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, but there was a lot of queuing for not a whole lot to do.
Yeah. When you queued up for 3 hours to play a game of 10, how many turns did you play?
1.
You got that's a turn of big plays, isn't it? Like you've got to do something big. Well, you're at the opposite ends of the table as well.
The thing was, you weren't even playing. You didn't get the whole turn. There was 4 people per side.
Well, so you got a phase.
There was on each side. I think there was the Ballistus Dreadnought, 5 of the Flame Space Marines, 5 Terminators, and something else against some Tyranids.
Okay.
And each person controlled 1 unit. So you kind of got to see a little bit of how the mechanics were going to work. You got carried away by the vibe a bit. It had just been revealed that day. And
you're playing Games Workshop, an official Games Workshop thing. It's
Everyone's excited about it, and they had good people running those events that were G-ing the atmosphere up. So you got carried away with it.
Chirpy, enthusiastic bastards, isn't it?
Yeah. You enjoyed it at the time, and then you look back and thought, why did we do that?
But it was a good, like the day would have been a good experience, and it would have taught you more patience. And
totally.
There's a lot to be said for that.
Yeah, and then we did go to a few of the auditorium shows and watch the reveals happening live. Those are good. I'd do that again. But I think if they did a Warhammer Fest again, they would have to do a lot more to not get absolutely slated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do every time we record does someone get their ass delivered?
Yeah, because we don't always do it on the same day.
No, but every time we do this.
They must be ever so hungry in that house.
Yeah.
And they're just constantly...
Yeah. I'll have a word. Yeah, because it's not on. Do they not know we're doing serious journalism up here?
Exactly. So back to the serious
journalism.
Yeah, we can't very well complain for not doing it.
Exactly. So we've had our reveals about the influences.
Yeah.
But we think it's time. We can't say how. But we now have a source within the industry, don't we?
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
So like Valrek has his people. I know Auspex has a few insiders.
Has it indeed?
Yeah. We now have our own.
Yeah.
He's asked to be known as the Secret Space Marine.
Yes, indeed.
And we're going to respect his wishes and his anonymity.
Yes.
So because of that, we will not tolerate in the comments any speculation as to his true identity.
Yeah.
We take his right to anonymity incredibly seriously.
Yeah, we're not Reuters.
No.
Like, the people need to know. No, we didn't need to know who Banksy was. What have we gained by knowing it's the man from Massive Attack? Sorry for any spoilers. And then Reuters put out this statement saying it's in the public interest.
No,
it's no good, all this secrecy. Bollocks.
Yeah, I didn't
No,
understand why.
They've spoiled it,
Yeah.
innit? Just like they just wanted like the kudos of we was the ones, but they weren't, because a different set of scumbag journalists.
Yeah.
They posited the idea that it was this man from but like 14 years ago.
Oh well. Yeah.
So it's not even their shit. They've just said no, we're definitely sure this time. It's in.
It annoyed me when I saw it.
Yeah. So we're not like that.
No, so
because we're not lowlifes.
We
Well,
do
well,
well. We are, but not in that way. We want to ensure that the Secret Space Marine remains anonymous.
Yeah.
And not just selfishly for us, he's giving us some really good content.
Yeah.
So we can bring that to you so long as he remains anonymous.
Yeah.
So I think at this point we'll probably cut to our first interview with the Secret Space Marine. Enjoy.
I think I should start by introducing myself. I am the Secret Space Marine. Obviously, it's not my real name. But if I am to really show people the truth behind Games Workshop, then I need to protect my identity. I used to be quite high up in the company, boardroom level, so I can speak with some authority on a lot of the decisions that have been made in recent years. To fully understand these decisions, you must know the history of the company, not the history that the company or Wikipedia will give you. No, the real story. I'll tell you the truth. Then maybe you'll understand. The start of the company, these types go in my mouth now. The start of the company is very interesting. Online discourse for the last few years suggests that there are some people who think the company hasn't been inclusive enough. We need female space marines. Where are the non-binary space dwarfs? Why is the future so very white? That is a valid one. Well, perhaps it would surprise a lot of these people to find that Games Workshop is a company built on inclusion, created by people with protected characteristics. Now, Alistair Crowley's at the heart of all of this. Whilst he might have died in 1947, his legacy lived on. He was, of course, the prophet of the Eon of Horus, and his disciples and associates worked to bring about the spiritual and societal paradigm shift that is at the heart of that movement. Now, the more attentive amongst you might have noticed a familiar name there. Trust me, all will be explained in due course. The original founders were heavily influenced by the esoterica and the counterculture of the 1960s, in which Crowley's work was prevalent. They saw themselves as warlocks and quickly found that most of the time was being taken up with all the different occult ceremonies, rituals and meditation that is required to really get a good spell off. You know, like bringing a balloon animal to life. Incidentally, that's Jervis Johnson's favourite spell. It always has been. I think it always will be. Now, with their mysticism swallowing up most of their time, they didn't turn up to work. They kept missing shifts. They got sacked. All of them got sacked. None of them bringing any money in. So they had to think about what can we do. You got to bear in mind, this is the 70s. Awful financial situation. Got recession. You've got stagflation, inflation, other types of inflation, conflation probably. Got all these inflations happening. It's not the time to be out of work. And they decided, well, what are we going to do? And then they thought, well, we spend all this time magicking, and we're alright at it. That balloon animals, he's happy, he's trotting around, we're alright at it. why don't we get paid for it? So they decided what they'd do is start a business. And they all reasoned that was as good a use of their time as any, and they'd probably earn a little bit of money from doing it. So they thought about what to call the company, and they thought long and hard, and they settled on Mage's Workshop, on the reasoning that Warlock was too aggressive sounding, and they didn't really want war in the name of their company. And I think that shows how far we've strayed from in today's Games Workshop from the original mission statement. So they decided we need to register the company, but they decided we'll go next day down company's house, get it sorted out then. That evening, they're all back at their place, and Rick Priestley is trying out a new spell, and what he's trying to do is create a never-ending Arctic roll, because if I could do magic, that's what I'd try and do. I don't know about you. And he was doing the spell, and he thought, I've cracked it. And just as he, my ear's fallen off, just as he said the last few words of the incantation, he felt something's terribly wrong, but it was too late. And everyone who was present, the glasses are gone, bro, they're just coming off. Everyone who was present, all their fingers turned to Arctic rolls. What a palaver. Rick says, don't worry, because he was a very confident man, as you know. He says, don't worry about it. Your fingers, they'll be back to normal tomorrow morning, don't worry about it. Off you go to bed now. And then he sent all the lesser staff underneath him to bed, and think of that what you will. And a lot of the other managers were so, they were intimidated, they went to bed as well. So anyway, everyone goes to bed. They wake up the next morning, he was wrong. He was wrong. Them fingers, they hadn't turned back. Them fingers were still Arctic rolls, but by this point, a bit melted, a bit defrosted, a bit soggy. And they thought to themselves, how the crivens are we going to fill forms out now? You got to remember it was the 70s, it was different slang. How the crivens, I think like we should bring that back. If we take anything from this expose on Games Workshop, it's that we should be using the word crivens more. Anyway, they thought to themselves, you can't hold a pen with a hand where your fingers are made of cake. Everyone knows this. Never will you go to a handwriting class and the instructor says, just quickly swap your hand for a bit of sponge. No. And they thought, what are we going to do? And they thought maybe someone can hold the pen in their mouth and then write with it. Yeah, like that. No, I'm not doing that motion, you're a pervert. And they thought, who's going to be good at that? And they looked around the room at who was there, all of them worrying over their melting fingers. And it was Brian Ansell that they reasoned to be the best at it, and that was because, as has now become part of like the folklore of the company, he had the strongest bite of everyone present. And they thought if anyone's going to be able to hold the pen with his mouth, it'll be the strongest, but you won't put the weakest biter. So they held him, Jervis Johnson one arm, Sir Ian Livingstone was holding the other arm. Sue from the canteen was holding his right leg. And I'm not saying he was holding his foot, because there's some things I'll tell you, but some things that aren't worth dying for. I'm not telling you he was holding that full foot. Anyway, they held Brian Ansell over the table, popped a pen in his mouth, and said, "Just fill these forms out, mate." And he said, "All right, then." And they lowered him down, but just before he got to the surface of the table, his bite was too much for the weak plastic of the pen. Bit straight through it, ink gushing down his throat. He drinks quite a lot of it, it becomes queasy. He has to go and have a lie down. You can't handle that. Especially as well, when you consider all of the safety precautions that have been put in place now. But a 1970s biro probably had arsenic in it, I don't know. I'm not a biologist, but it'll have something dangerous in there. So, with all of their other options, gone now, basically, the wizards, the mages, they thought, who's gonna put these forms in for us now? And then they thought, I know. We'll ask James. We'll get James to fill it out. Now, James was their stylist, because a lot of the people think occultism is like forbidden knowledge and ancient texts and all that. Rah. No. A lot of occultism is just vibes. It's knowing where to put the sheep's skull, knowing where to burn the sage, that type of thing, wearing the right clobber. So they're the stylist, and he was called James. Now, he wasn't in their house that evening when Rick turned all their fingers into Arctic rolls, because he'd gone to stay the night, sleep in a sleeping bag outside the local Rumbelows, because the next morning Betamax was being released. What a glorious time to be alive. It changed everything. I don't think Betamax gets the credit it deserves, but he was excited. He camped overnight, and camp's a bit grand, and he slept in a sleeping bag up against the side of his local Rumbelows. He got his Betamax, he was happy as Larry, and then he came back, and when he came back, the wizard said to him, "James, you've got to fill these forms out for us, bruv, and then take them down to company's house." And he was like, "All right then, yeah, I'll do that, yeah, no problem." And they said, "Now, make sure you put these details down," and they gave him stuff like the address, who was the directors, who were the minions, that kind of thing. And then they said, the name of the company is Mage's Workshop. Mage's Workshop. He says, "All right, Mage's Workshop. Got it, boss." Then their fingers had continued melting. They'd become distressed, and they all retired to their respective sanctums, and off James went to company's house with his forms, and he handed them in, and he was very happy with himself. But it wasn't until they were returned, completed and accepted, so the company had been formed, that a transposition of 2 letters that would shape the future of this company, of Games Workshop, and, when it comes down to it, tabletop wargaming around the world. James was dyslexic. He'd been told to write Mage's Workshop. he'd wrote Games Workshop instead. Well, that put them in quite a position, didn't it? They are now a completely different company.
Well, I don't know about you, but that was absolutely enlightening. You just can't believe that such a simple mistake can shape the future.
No.
What a butterfly effect
Yeah.
poor little James had.
Well, is it poor little James?
Oh.
When you look at it, no, really, because
Do you think James might have been a kind of an agent in all of this?
Well, Games Workshop, very successful company.
Yeah.
There are other successful gaming companies, namely one successful wizard company.
Wizards of the Coast.
But they're a game company. They've just
But
got
who's to
wizards.
say they're not wizards?
Well, that's very true.
Yeah, maybe the Secret Space Marine will have more to tell us next time.
Yeah.
Don't know about you. Fantastic disguise.
One thing it couldn't disguise, though, was what a handsome man.
So, but as we've said, we do need to respect his anonymity.
Yes.
I feel like we might have overstepped the mark even saying what we've just said.
Sorry.
Because there's only so many handsome men in this hobby.
No, I misspoke. What a handsome person.
There's only so many handsome people in this hobby. And,
We're both in it.
It could be that Stephen Box.
Oh, good. Yeah, it might be that.
Because he's famously handsome.
I
Self-proclaimed,
yeah,
but famously handsome.
I don't think Stephen Box is as built and toned as that guy was, though.
No, again, we're going too far. We cannot. We're on thin ice as it is with the Secret Space Marine.
Yeah, we are.
So let's not push our luck. And we would ask you guys, please, no speculation. I know it's tempting, but no speculation, please. Definitely not in the comment section.
And don't tell Games Workshop about this.
No, because they will shut us down.
Yeah, they will, yeah.
And we want to remain on the air. Anyway, main topic time.
Yeah.
We haven't yet rolled off.
No, Dan's just kindly offered after an hour.
Yeah, so we should roll off now. As is traditional, we'll roll off for our missing comrade.
Yeah, exactly.
You've never rolled for Rob.
No.
So would you like to roll?
No, because
Rob's
I've won the
little
last 2 times.
There we go.
I don't-
Rob's rolled a 3.
3. Oh, come on, Rob.
Yeah, there's your dice, Joe. A 4.
There you go, Rob. In
And
your
for
face.
me, a 5.
Ah.
Balance is restored, and I can stay in the daddy chair. Anyway, main topic this week is Mortal Kombat.
Oh, yeah!
Insert big sound effect. So 40k this week, and this is the Waffle Hammer Mortal Kombat official tournament system.
Yeah.
Round of 16, round of 8, round of 4, final.
Bosh.
To declare, in our opinion, the hardest person in 40k.
Yeah.
We will repeat this for Age of Sigmar, Old World and Necromunda, and then we will have a Champion of Champions.
No, drop out Age of Sigmar and put out Heresy instead.
Heresy, yeah, we don't
Well, I don't know nothing about Sigmar.
I haven't played it in years.
I still
There we
begrudge
go.
it, even though it's clearly it's a fine game and all the rest, and the models are sick and everything. But have you tried reading any of it?
No.
Fucking hell, mate.
Bit much.
Oh no, it's just everything. It's all wrong.
Makes you scream, what the Crivens?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, exactly so. It's no Goat Tricks and Felix. They've even done Goat Tricks in the realm.
I heard there's no Go Tricks and Felix. I was like, what's a Go Trick? And then it got Tricks. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Again, depends how you say it. But is that how I should be saying it though? Got Tricks.
I don't know. I'm not the arbiter of these
We'll
things.
have to have him on next.
Yeah.
But they've even done him in the Realm Wars, and I'm pretty sure they had Brian Blessed be his voice, and it was still wank.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I just don't like, I don't like the AOS setting. You had the nonsense, there were no rules and you got more points. When it first
that was
started,
early doors.
I know it was early doors and it's got,
10
and
years
everyone
ago.
makes mistakes when they're young and rah. But I was just instantly
get out.
and then I've never really been compelled to look back in. And I didn't anytime I thought, I'd like to do a fantasy army, I'm thinking in Warhammer armies terms. And then I go to AOS, what's the analogue of this? Well, they're in this faction now with this faction,
Right.
and this faction, but half of that faction are also in this faction, and it's just like, no.
Confused.
Yeah, no, just like the High Elves.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, they're the Lumineth Realm Lords now, which are effectively the elves with silly hats. I much prefer the old High Elves, as we discussed last time. I actually went and looked at them, and yeah, I'm heavily convinced now that that's the army for me. The Illyrian Reavers.
Yes.
That's a bit of me. That is that kit.
I bet you do a dappled horse.
I'd love to do a dappled horse.
Yeah.
And paint one. Right, we're waffling. Oh no.
Yeah.
So we have our the official Wafflehammer Mortal Kombat Jug of Destiny
Yeah.
that contains 16 names.
It does indeed.
So this is the round of 16. It'll be random pairings. We won't be accused of any match fixing here. The FIA can get in the bin. None of that's going on here.
No.
So I think if you draw one, I draw one, and then we can debate as to who would win that round.
Okay. So.
For copyright reasons, I will take on the role of the announcer. Round 1.
And I have.
Player 1.
So I have Gazgul Thraka.
Oh, big match then. I've got
Player 2.
Rabute Gilliman.
Right.
Fight!
Well, I've already decided.
Have you?
Yeah, me, obviously, and it's obviously
You think
Gazgul.
Thraka
He'd
over
batter him.
Rabute?
Yeah, no. He could have
In a
nice...
one-on-one, so let's just set the scene.
Yeah, exactly.
This is gladiatorial combat, Mortal Kombat style,
Exactly.
one-on-one.
Yeah, just dirt ground, nothing around, and just them and their weapons, what they've got.
Right.
None of this 500 worlds bollocks, you know what I mean? Just a big fuck off hench all
Yeah.
against someone that's dead good at planning and organising people.
But
I know he's a fighter
he
as
did
well.
have his head cut off by a human. Yarick had him.
Yeah, but what's it? He's immortal. He's just come back from the dead.
He has
He's
now.
not a bad human.
Yeah.
So.
But Rabute's come back from the almost dead.
Oh yeah, almost.
Yeah, I mean, after Solgrim gave him a nice.
Put some effort in. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Yeah. He's for Angron.
That's
He's for
true.
Lorgar.
Yeah.
I know he's fun to kind of hate on a little bit, but it's probably one of the weaker loyalist Primarchs. All in all, I am starting to lean towards Thraka. I'm now stuck up for him.
No, I get what you're saying, and you're right. He did get done by like a baseline human,
but it was a sneaky move.
Yeah, exactly. And I just think in any case, I think if you put a Primarch, not Primarch, it is Primarch.
It's Primarch, yeah.
Yeah, if you put a Primarch against anything, you're likely to say, "Oh, he'll body him in 1 minute, regardless of what it is."
Is a tough,
No.
King of all orcs.
Yeah, I think I'm not going to shift in my opinion, but I know my opinion is coloured by my just disdain for the blandness of Gilliman.
Okay, Thraka's through.
Right.
Fatality.
No, I've got them
Yeah,
all.
those in. Right.
Yeah, I've got them
Gilliman's
all.
torn in half.
Yeah, when we pull it out a bit slow. When we're doing that, it's like player 1.
Right, we will do. So Thraka's into the next round?
Yeah.
Okay, second fight then. Who have I got? Oh, okay.
I've got
Player 1.
Trazen the Infinite.
Player 2.
Mortarion.
Fight!
Alright.
Oh. So, this is interesting because Morty's big thing, making people sick, isn't going to work on Trazen. So, half of his
true, isn't it?
shenanigans
He's just going to have to wait him out.
are immediately out of the door.
Yeah, because there's nothing organic.
But Trazen falls a little bit for me into the same kind of camp as Gilliman,
Yeah,
where he's not the most competent one-on-one duelist.
No, fighting's not his thing. But
He's just very smart.
But he'll have a gizmo on him.
Yeah.
Right? Just like, beep, and then that's it.
And
You
Mortarion's in his collection.
Yeah, exactly.
And Mortarion doesn't have all of his doodads.
No, but like
Well,
one box though.
Yeah, or just lantern him, melt him, but then he's got the
he'll
heal back up. Oh, this is interesting. So this is a real toss-up, I think, because Mortarion is clearly the more capable fighter, even without all of the extra puking on him, making him weaker, which won't work on Trazyn. But Trazyn he's a bit like Batman. He's a Necron Batman.
Yeah.
He's going to have something up his sleeve.
But I think Mortarion, it will be able to endure all of the things that Trazyn can do to him longer than Trazyn can.
And I suppose, whilst I said he can't do his offensive sickness things, he still has his Nurgle toughness. And does he just beat him down enough times?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Make it a bit kinky now.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, Mortarion wins that one, I think.
Right,
Sorry,
yeah.
Trazyn.
Fatality.
Xenos had the first one. Primarchs get the second one.
Right. This time,
Player 1.
I've got Saint Celestine.
Player 17.
Jane Czar.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, ladies match. So Jane Czar is the exarch of the Howling Banshees. Isn't she?
Yes.
So thousands of years old, the most expert of expert fighters.
Yes.
Incredibly acrobatic.
Yes.
But immortal with wings.
Fight!
And that must be that then.
Yeah, I mean, Celestine, as far as I understand, she can't really die, can she? She kind of pops back up. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
So Jane Czar might, lands a killing blow. This is how I see it going. Jane Czar, better swords person.
Yeah.
Lands a killing blow. Celestine goes down. Emperor's Light, Bosch. Jane Czar's blinded, decapitation.
Finish her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's how it goes. I think it's going to take a stronger fighter than Jane Czar with a few more tricks up their sleeve, other than being an acrobatic ninja with a sword.
Exactly.
To take down a literal living saint. So sorry Jane.
Fatality.
Not your day.
You're gonna have to excuse a bit of misgendering in the Mortal Kombat sample for this bit.
Why?
Because it will have said finish him.
Oh, sorry, yeah. That's on Mortal Kombat though, that's not on us.
No, exactly.
And if you disagree with any of these, please tell us why. Eventually I'll get around to reading the comments.
Yeah.
Which I did the other day.
It's nice though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely. We've actually had some nice things.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to go for a yellow one.
Player 1.
Oh, I am Commander Shadowsun.
Player 2.
Krieg with a shovel.
Do you know what? I don't think it's as foregone as you might immediately think.
Explain to me why.
Fight!
I think because I hold the tower in such contempt.
Do you remember when we played Tau in the doubles and what that thing did to Stormbastard?
You'll be able to say what?
Shadowsun is one of their elite commanders, full on battle suit, plasma blasters.
Not the really tall one.
No, that's a Riptide. It's just standard kind of Tau battlesuit size. Tough, fantastic shooting. And we have on the other side a human with a death wish armed with a shovel.
Yeah. Just
the meme verse would have the Kriegsman win.
Yeah.
But we're not about that kind of silliness on this podcast.
No. Some of the comments that we've got actually have been about how we could have a little bit more levity in the podcast.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay, for that reason, does the Krieg have to win?
No, I don't think we can't tarnish the integrity of this competition.
Journalistic integrity first.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry then.
Yeah.
To all those Kriegs people out there,
stop following silly trends.
That to be fair. It's clear, isn't it? It's Shadowsun. We've entertained it long enough.
Yeah.
Bosh.
Fatality.
All right, you're not going to like this.
Player 1.
I am Mephiston.
Player 2.
I'm Marnius Calgar.
All right.
Fight!
There's a clear winner here. I'm sorry. There's not even a competition. It's clearly Mephisto.
Flawless victory.
He's the scariest of Blood Angels, which are an objectively scarier chapter than the Ultramarines.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not even the scariest Ultramarine. This is the also ran of the Ultramarines.
Because the 90s version of
He's sat on a chair, isn't he?
Yeah, there's that one, but there's another one where it's like power fist.
Yeah,
like power rangers.
Yeah.
And that model, heavy metal painted him with grey hair and that.
Yeah.
And in my head, I just see him as like the Legion granddad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
Whereas Mephiston is a scary vampire with incredible space magic.
yeah.
So, your big old blue fist doesn't mean anything here. You're dead.
Fatality.
I haven't had a yellow yet.
Okay, I'll go for a greener. Okay.
Player 1.
Sly Marble.
Player 2.
Ragnar Blackmane, who is the kind of heir apparent of the Space Wolves. You know, he was one of the early tactical rock fellas,
Right.
leaping off the rock with his yellow chainsaw.
I see. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, a scary Space Marine. Like, as Space Marines go, he's up there as a duelist, especially. But then Sly Marbo is
what I want when I saw the name. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm actually in Dan's house, and like it would be very rude of me, and it seems like quite a lot of effort. I'm not sure I could maintain it. I just want to be screaming, since I got Slime over for the entirety of this segment. So if we could all pretend that's what I've done, perfect.
Cut one in.
Yeah.
In the edit, we'll add that in.
Well, I'm not even going to try.
I mean, Slimer, it's another meme one, isn't it?
Yeah, it
really?
is.
It's like the Chuck Norris, tyrannys check under their bed for Slimer, all of that. But journalistic integrity, rock hard Space Wolf, got to win, hasn't he?
Exactly. I wasted my yellow.
Yeah.
Got it.
Flawless victory.
Alright, this time I am
Player 1.
Typhus Kane.
Player 2.
I am Muriel.
Fight!
We don't need to talk about this then.
No, I mean, is this with or without the locusts as well? Also, I've noticed something interesting. We might have 15 cards.
This wouldn't have happened if Rob were here.
Who's dropped down?
I don't know. We might have to bring someone back in.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to have a wild card.
Okay.
See, I've got Muriel, aka Abaddon, as a spoiler.
Okay, against Typhus Kane.
Yeah, so.
Dead.
But, Caiaphas Kane, though. He always finds a way. And I think the thing with Caiaphas, or Caiaphas, is that he presents himself as being less capable. But he is clearly a very, very capable commissar and warrior. Probably to the same level as, like, Ibrahim Gorm.
Yeah.
However, this is Muriel himself.
Exactly.
Who has survived the heresy, not just the heresy, the Great Crusade, the heresy, the scouring, and then created arguably the biggest current threat to the Imperium, and is ascended to a point where he's basically rocking around at Primarch strength. So there is a book where Caiaphas fights against the Black Legion in one of the Crusades,
right?
But he doesn't come up against Muriel himself.
Okay. Right.
I feel like if he did, he's a goner. We've got to
finish him.
Muriel through, unless you've got any opinion.
No.
Okay. So we have one more left, but we'll give someone a reprieve from your pile. I've torn all mine up, so you could pick who you think is strongest out of those on the floor against this one that I've just pulled out.
Player 1.
Going back to Traz in the Infinite.
Okay, so it's Traz in the Infinite versus, very topical,
It's a me, Mario.
Yarrick, another commissar.
Right.
Fight!
Oh, snippy hands.
Yeah. Who, to be fair, has fought Gazgul a couple of times.
And not died.
And actually appears to have survived a bout with Demon Hangron recently. So, definitely tough.
Yeah.
Whether he has the damage output to take on a Necron on his own, don't know. Do you have any strong feeling?
I want Yarrick to win, but I think the Trazin are doing in the end
it's a
clever shithousery and trickery.
It's a battle of old men.
Yeah.
And he's the
Much
older,
older.
wiser
He's
got a metal body.
He's got all the gadgets, isn't he?
So I feel like Yarrick goes down swinging.
Yes.
But that does mean that Ghazghkull is going to feel quite resentful to Trazen.
That's true.
Yeah, so sorry, Yarrick, you didn't make it through the round of 16.
Fatality.
So what's this now? The quarter-final, isn't it?
It is
We're down to a round of 8.
You can find that you can feel the excitement. And remember at home, when it stops being fun, stop.
That's what they said on the original Mortal Kombat game, actually. Rob will be very sad to be missing Mortal Kombat because he's a big fan.
Right.
Wherever he is.
Yeah.
Maybe he's playing Mortal Kombat somewhere, who knows?
I hope he is.
Yeah.
That'd be on a Mega Drive. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be really nice for him.
Yeah. I think I'll sleep better tonight now.
He's playing as Liu Kang, wherever he is.
Was he always?
He likes Liu Kang, I think. I remember him playing. He had the spinny hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he liked that one. Yeah.
Sensible. It's a good choice.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, quarter-final.
Round 2.
I will go for.
Yeah, you can play at home this
Okay,
round.
so I'm player 1 this round.
Yeah.
Player 1.
Trazen. Only just squeaked through. Here he is.
Player 2.
About it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fight!
So, Trazen we had.
Against Memphis.
No, we had him against another.
No, Nurgle.
Yeah. Mortarian. And so this time, Abaddon doesn't have the insane Nurgle gifted toughness.
No.
But he is receiving gifts from all 4 Chaos Gods.
Yes.
He's got plot armor. I think that has to come into it.
Yeah, and he's the superior warrior.
Definitely the superior warrior. I mean, he can either take him down with the gauntlet, the Talon of Horus, or he's got a literal demon sword.
Yes.
Drachnien. Whereas Trazen has little orbs and a staff.
Do you think they'll ever do Chaos Necrons that Chaos has found a way?
I don't know. Because isn't the whole with the warp, wouldn't they need to be mortal for it to matter? Because the warp fuels on emotion and like the feelings and the suffering of mortals, which they're not.
Imagine the excitement. There's a new type of chaos now, you know? Yeah.
Robot chaos.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we're going to get in the real world. So
that's true.
Yeah.
Something to look forward to.
Again, every episode we end up talking about the Toaster Wars.
Yeah, but they're coming, bro.
They are, yeah.
They're coming, and like.
For that reason, then, Trazen, you're dead.
Yeah.
You're too close to being a toaster.
Fatality.
Bro, if we've done it again, we should have put them through. They're watching.
Yeah, no. I've picked my side.
Just no.
Yeah. Okay. Player 1 this time is
Player 1.
Saint Celestine.
Player 2.
Mephisto.
Fight!
So you don't like it, do you?
I don't like it. I don't like it when I'm on the other side. He has magic though.
Yeah.
So she can try and do a stand you back uppy.
Yeah.
But if she's had all the blood sucked out of her,
yeah.
she's just going to be a husk.
She is going to be
useless husk.
Anyone would, not criticising her.
No. So I still struggle not to put Mephisto through unless you have a strong argument for
No, I don't like
Celestine. No, well that's it then. It's our game, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're dead.
Finish her. Player 1.
Gas.
Player 2.
Mortarian.
Fight!
That is a good fight. So this time, Gaz doesn't have any special chicanery to get around Morty making him weaker.
No.
But he is blessed by Gork and Mork.
Yeah.
So would that be strong enough to balance out Nurgle's gifts? If he believed hard enough.
In it.
Yeah.
I don't know about that completely balanced out, but it certainly takes some of the impact of it away.
Does he have Makari with him, giving him his 2+ invulnerable save?
Well, they're in our gladiator room, mate. Are we throwing Makari in or not?
Yeah, throw the little gribble in.
That's what's in there now.
In which case,
Mortarian's just killed
Mortarian. Oh, kills him. Oh, he's gone. Right then. Mortarian wins. Gaz is really hard. He's one-on-one. To bet against.
Yeah.
Against most fighters in the universe. But if anyone was going to do it, I feel like Morty is one of the stronger Primarchs, and he's going to be making him weaker. Gaz is going to be sluggish, at the very least.
I don't know.
And Morty can fly. Gaz isn't the quickest.
Those wings look too thin
Yeah.
to support the mass of his. That's where my immersion goes when I look at that Mortarian.
And there's no way. It's like looking at a bumblebee. It shouldn't be able to fly.
No, well, perhaps it's a similar.
They just fly really fast. They oscillate.
Wow.
So winner by oscillation then.
Yeah.
Morty. I think he's got the advantage in speed, reach, manoeuvrability. He's got the blessings of a god. He's incredibly tough. Gaz is just rock hard.
Yeah,
so you kind of like, he's got the puncher's chance, but it's the old Muhammad Ali versus power puncher situation. I think Morty has more ways to win. If they fought 10 times, maybe Gaz gets 1 or 2, but on balance, I think Morty has to be the one.
Yes, you're right.
So sorry, Gaz, out in the quarterfinals.
Fatality.
Don't know that we have any Xenos left then.
Good.
Ooh, as it should be. Right.
Oh yeah.
Player 1.
So player 1 this time is Ragnar Blackmane.
Player 2.
Commander Shadow Sun.
Good fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, because these are probably more like mid-tier in the grand scheme of things, aren't they? We've got, a tough, legendary, but still just a Space Marine.
Yeah, just a Space
versus just a Tau. And this is the classic melee versus shooting.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a real toss-up because it really depends on whether Ragnar can take a couple of blasts getting close. Because if he closes the distance,
then that's
his method of victory. He's chopping her up.
Yeah.
But if she can keep him at range,
exactly. She pings him before he gets to her, and that's that.
That's it. They're done. Yeah. Real toss-up this one.
Tau are quite good at shooting, aren't they?
Very good at shooting.
Well, I think that's what will happen then.
You think she's guns him down?
Imagine we were playing this as a game, and the scenario was set this Shadow Sun up in the middle of the board, and Ragnar 30 inches away.
Oh yeah, dead every time. Yeah, that's it then.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ragnar, you're out.
Fatality.
Bosh. Right, semis then.
Yeah. It is exciting.
Exciting when you get to the semi. Would you like to be player 1 this time?
Why not? There we are.
Okay. I have.
Player 1.
So, Abaddon.
Player 2.
Morty.
Fight!
Big fight.
Big fight. For me though, it's a bit like the Gazkul thing all over again, in that Morty just has more ways of dealing with him.
When Horus is holding a meeting with his bitches all there, and then Mortarion turns up halfway through the meeting, but he isn't shrouding his nastiness. All the humans just start dying, and all the Space Marines lock up their anti-nastiness filters. I swear Abaddon's disgusted by Mortarion and moves away from him basically.
Well, Morty kind of stands for everything that Muriel came to hate in the Heresy, in that Muriel's thing was, I just want to be a warrior.
Yeah,
I want honour, I want to fight the old way.
Yes.
Whereas he didn't like all of the chaos interruptions and...
Well, but that's where Mortarion started, didn't it?
Yeah.
And then when he finally got...
I think the hard thing is it's hard to quantify in this how much Abaddon is being helped by the Chaos Gods.
Yeah.
Whereas we know for a tangible that Morty has a lot of noble gifts.
You know more about the game than me. If you put them two models in a fight...
Probably Morty right now, I would argue.
Yeah, and I think logically a Primarch over a not Primarch.
But then,
like a Badman Space Marine, but still not a Primarch.
Abaddon has fought a clone of Horus and defeated him. And Horus was the strongest.
Well, that's a very good point.
Yeah. This is a hard one.
See, I'd see Abaddon as more of a fighter than Mortarion. I just think he's nasty. I mean, he can swing his axe, and he's got the gun, and he's got all his gunk and goo.
I feel like for plot armor though, you've got to go for Abaddon, and I think that has to count in a one-on-one.
Yeah.
Like all four Chaos Gods.
I think if it was a toe-to-toe fight, I think Abaddon bodies him eventually.
I'm leaning more towards Abaddon.
Fatality.
So that's the end of
yeah, but don't rip him in a...
Wingy Flappy. Okay. Oh yeah, because we'll have a third place playoff.
No, well I'll explain why afterwards. So, after you, sir.
The last semi-final then.
Player 1.
Shadow Sun.
Player 2.
Mephiston.
Player 2.
Mephiston.
So he has, whereas Ragnar had the issue of closing the distance, he can fly.
Okay. What's his magic? What magic does he do?
Blood magic. He can
blood magic.
Grow blood wings. He can shoot blood bolts.
Like Giant does on Gladiator at the start of it.
Spread the lats. Yeah.
Oh, that every time I see that, it physically sickens me. I can't explain why.
Is it because he's too skinny?
No, it's just so unnatural.
Yeah.
Just like looking at him, just like fucking state of your brother, and then he's smiling about it.
And that's him not taking buckets of steroids anymore.
But it's just like, it just looks so weird. Like I've never seen anyone else have like bits of their body flap out from underneath their armpits. It's just like, what the fuck's that?
I will say this for him though, he's probably the nicest male gladiator.
All right. Well,
he's very friendly.
Oh
but
yeah.
he might be an abnormal freak.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying he's a horrid person or anything like that. I don't know.
I just find his back musculature distasteful.
Sickening.
Yeah, sickening.
Honestly, it makes me feel queasy.
Yeah.
Just like
yeah, no, not for you.
No.
Not for you. Anyway, where did we get to that from?
No.
Don't even know where that came from.
No.
Little aside about BBC Gladiators.
Yeah.
Mephiston.
Him.
Mephiston's blood wings. And then you said about Flappy. Yeah. Can fly, shoots magic, ultra tough. You know, nerd with some guns basically.
It's a town.
Yeah.
It's dead then.
Yeah.
Right.
Bosh.
Fatality.
Don't
Rip
rip
it up. Yeah.
So, Mephiston, I'm sure you can read that at home, is the winner who decided...
We've got Abaddon. That's
we haven't decided.
Yeah, we haven't decided.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
We'll keep the 4,
Okay.
and then we'll have 4...
Oh, I see, yeah.
The 4 top from
Each one,
Necromunda.
we've got the 16 again.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then you can do. Then we can do like
Yeah.
a champion of champions. So strap in. We're going to be here a few hours.
Yeah. All in this episode. You'd better have a long drive.
Boss battle.
I
As
feel
it
this
should
is
be.
quite a right. Yeah.
I've got my fist in.
And I've got Abaddon.
Fight.
The trouble is, I love Mephiston.
Yeah,
I love
exactly.
Blood Angels.
Yeah.
However, if silencing the biggest threat to the Imperium was send the brooding vampire to sort it out, they probably would have done it.
Yeah.
He's ripped a galaxy in half.
Yeah, but that's not. No. This is just a toe-to-toe fight.
Okay.
And there's more reasons why they ain't just sent.
All right, toe to toe then. Mephiston is an incredible duelist.
Yeah.
He
Makes
has
lovely rings.
good at jewellery. Yeah. And he's a blood angel. He's an artisan. It makes
true.
sense.
Yeah.
He has, as we said, all of the goods when it comes to being a space wizard,
Yeah.
as well as being a physically capable fighter.
Yeah.
Abaddon, physically capable fighter with gods on his side.
Yeah.
Really, the crux of the matter is who lands the killing blow first.
Yeah. Or even first blow.
The first blow.
Because then you just have to-
Who blows first?
Yeah, it's a clown.
Yeah. This could be one that the chat could debate, but my gut feeling
No, this is Highlander, bro.
is this is Kurgan versus,
there can be only one. You can't be like that.
Okay,
Let
there can be only one.
Be only one.
In which case, for me, even though I love Mephiston, I would probably put the money on Abaddon in a toe-to-toe.
Yeah.
Finish him.
Because we gave him being able to diffuse magic when he fought Mortarion, didn't we? how is this any different?
Exactly.
And not a Primarch.
On tabletop,
Yeah.
who's doing? Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be.
There we
It's
go.
got to be a bad one. So
Yeah.
our 40k champion of champions is Muriel.
That's true. Yeah. So
Which, yeah,
big up Muriel.
yeah, big up. And I think that's probably fair. I mean, he's had a run through the gauntlet there as well. He's not had an easy run through.
No.
He's fought some people
Yeah.
on the way to being champion.
Yeah. When the list was put together, it did occur to me that we might vex people out by not even having who they consider to be the hardest person in
Yeah.
the list.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, Gabriel Seth wasn't in it.
No,
so
exactly.
He would have won every
I couldn't
fight.
remember Amit's.
Nasir.
That's the bit I couldn't remember, mate. I sort
Yeah.
of put him in there for you.
Yeah, Nasir Amit, Gabriel Seth, proper hard man.
Yeah.
Would have walked this.
So obviously, there's loads of other people that haven't got mentioned, and like you probably disagree with some of our opinions, but life is full of challenges, and you can overcome this.
Or not.
Yeah. No, you can. Don't let his negativity infect you.
Hard pass. I quite enjoyed doing that though. It was fun feeling like a fight pundit. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you know, if he just keeps him on the end of the jab, then he's got all the keys to victory here. It's going to take a puncher's chance. Who do you think I am? Eddie Hearn. I'm like a rocket. Bosh.
He's a tiresome man.
I kind of
I
like
kind of like him, but I
wouldn't want to be around him.
No, I find there is a tolerable amount of him,
Yeah.
but by necessity, that also means there is an intolerable amount,
Which is most of him.
Yeah.
There used to be a fantastic meme page called No Context Hearn.
All right. Okay.
And I don't know if it still exists, but I used to laugh at that. So he is so memeable.
No, he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's good value every time. Like when I'm listening to 5 Live or something for the football. And
He always
pops
has a
on
row on there, doesn't he?
Yeah, but every time he goes on the radio, it makes me laugh. I'm just
Yeah.
like, yeah, good work, mate.
I think he's offered Dana White out for a boxing match, who's the president of the UFC.
Is Dana a man's name over there?
He is, yeah.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. No, that wouldn't be a good look, would it, for old Edward Hearn?
No.
But then I think this is how more things should be settled.
Yeah. So is the other person, this has been offered out publicly?
Yeah.
And
I think Dana said, no, I'm not
oh
into
right,
that.
no, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. If there'd been no response at all,
Yeah.
that would have been.
Yeah, it's a bit cowardly.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one I really did want to see was the Elon Musk versus
Zuckerberg.
Every Way is Meta.
Oh right.
Yeah, Meta the better, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zuck versus Musk would have been absolutely stunning. Would have loved to see that. Never happened.
Oh, if they said that's it.
Yeah,
now.
I mean, people talk about Ali versus Tyson.
Yeah.
I wanted Musk versus Zuck. That would have been classic telly.
Well, no. I'll start a petition then.
Yeah.
At change.org. And
There we go.
and see if
Please sign our petition.
yeah, see if they can get them to fight. Why were they going to like it?
I think they were going to have an MMA fight.
Like
And I
what?
think it was something about Zuckerberg in his rebranding, trying to become like Chad Berg instead of Zuckerberg,
Right. Yeah.
had started doing a bit of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and a bit of boxing.
All
And had
right.
been putting it about that he was now the toughest nerd. And now Elon, being the can't even say the word, dickhead
Yeah.
that he is, thought, no, I'm not having any of this. Clearly I'm the hardest nerd in Silicon Valley. And I think he offered him out. And Zuck went, yeah, all right then. And they were going to have like a pay-per-view thing. And then it never really happened.
No.
Maybe they, I don't know, had a game of chess or something. Chess boxing. Maybe that was the way to settle it. But
I mean, but why on earth did either of those like hugely successful men ever think this will play well?
yeah, but this is what it comes down to at the end of the day. They're still males with massive egos, and you can take all the billions out of the equation. They wanted to know what would happen if it was just the two of them in a room, didn't they?
I know. I love it.
Which really says the only riches is being able to knock someone out.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. No. There's a lot of truth to that.
Yeah.
Both of them, if someone suggested to me that, no, they're not a real person, they're a person that's an alien in a bodysuit or something, both of them people, I say it's feasible. Like, and it's weird that they're the two that decided to fight each other.
But you think it was going to be an alien?
It's the alien overlords orchestrating things, and then they realised, you know why it never happened? Because they thought shit goes on to us. So they had to call it off.
It's getting too close to the truth.
Yeah.
Maybe that was what happened. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll never know.
No.
Not until they peel off their skin and they are lizards.
What I don't want people doing now is sneering and doubting my influence. That might really be what
could have been.
Yeah.
I mean, they're probably listening to this.
No, they almost.
If this is the last episode we ever do, you know what happened.
Yeah, I live a happy life.
Yeah. In fact, the next episode will just be 3 missing posters on the table, and that'll be it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that's enough for the main topic? We've got severely off track there, but we did crown a winner.
Yeah.
We've talked about gladiators, big lats.
Yeah.
A great time was had.
We've achieved. Yeah, we said at the start of the episode, we said, what do we want to do today? We've done both of those things.
In a circuitous, wiggly, windy route, we made it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Bosh. Okay, and we're back. Just to wrap up the episode, really, because we've run out of mythology of names for the time being. We hope to bring that back.
I've found it very difficult to concentrate on anything except Rob.
Yeah, I know.
It's been troubling times.
Yeah, I keep kind of looking to my right, and he's not there. And
no, I found it difficult.
Every time I do, I think a little bit of me dies. So, Rob, if you're out there, mate, please come home.
I just hope he hasn't returned to old ways.
Yeah, we really know how atrocious that was last time. The less said about that, the better, really. And yeah, maybe by next episode we'll be able to reveal whether that picture we received is a genuine article.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Yeah, it was troubling at best, really, if that is the case. So, yeah, mate, please come home. As we know, though, while we're suffering here, the internet is still moving at a pace.
It's callous.
Yeah,
it cares not for our suffering.
The wheels grind on, and we are merely the pepper in the grinder.
Exactly. We're just here to make binary numbers for our computer overlords.
That's all we do.
Yeah.
So that said, Joe, what have your tech insiders told you are the keys to success?
They've said some strange things this week.
Okay.
And I think it's because, like we told the viewers, it's only been 3 days for us. And they see me coming and like him again.
But in internet years, that's like a century.
Yeah, but I'm dealing with people.
Okay.
What we need is a bit more AI, so I don't have to interact with any human I haven't chosen to interact with. That's what I want out of my life.
Then we wouldn't be based.
If I could design it, my life, I'd have it so I only interacted with people I'd already decided, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I quite like that situation too.
Yeah, and like, perhaps people can petition.
Yeah.
But, I'd quite like. I just want it to be quiet for a bit. Thank you. No. So the internet people, they've told me all sorts of things, and they're a bit weird. The first one is they say it's the best way to increase both the reach and the engagement at the same time, which I find astounding. What they want you to do is peel 2 onions into the hood of a blue duffel coat.
Now you do surprise me, because I've always been told it was a red duffel coat.
That was like back when it was Netscape and all them days.
Really,
you know what I mean? Yeah, but this is what happens when you grow up. I don't know if you found it. A bit of your brain remains in your most formative years. And when you hear a bit of news, you automatically reference it to then.
Totally, yeah. Like for me, it's like pint should still be about £2, because that's what it was when I first bought a pint.
Right.
And every time someone says £7, I'm shocked. Even though, last few years it's been robbery.
Yeah.
Robbery at the pumps.
Yeah, but no, I'm not saying it because I think he's a dickhead. I was going to say something about, doesn't matter, carry on.
No, that's everything I need to say.
Alright, okay.
So we're putting onions into duffel coats.
Yeah, put at least 2 onions. It doesn't specify what colour onion, so the choice it's on you, basically, is what I'm saying.
What if they were ready diced frozen onions? Would that work?
No, it's the peel.
Oh, it's the
You got
peel itself.
put the
not
peel.
the flesh.
No, peel 2 onions in.
Does it say what you have to do with the flesh of the onion when you're done with
That's
peeling
up
it?
to you. And what you
You
do
can
with
eat it like an apple.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Have you ever done that?
No.
No.
I reckon I could. I can eat a lemon. Not bothered by that.
Yeah,
So.
no, I've eaten lemon, that's alright. Do you think people are just making a fuss with the onion?
I reckon so.
I think there's things I'd want to eat less than an onion, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, maybe we'll just do it live. Or if Rob ever returns, get him to do it.
Yeah. I think no one say anything different. We did it.
Yeah.
Both of us did it.
Yeah. Really hard.
Yeah.
Really hard to do.
Yeah. I was retching and dry retching for 45 minutes after the end of that show. You all remember it happening.
But Rob's definitely enough of a man to just eat an onion.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll appeal to his sense of masculinity.
You know what? We'll peel it first, just in case, because I can imagine just biting in. So yeah, but don't no one tell him, alright? Thank you.
Yeah, so peeling an onion into a dovecote. Anything else?
Oh yeah, they've gone back to one of the old classics.
Really?
Yeah, rub slightly melted butter onto a Radio Times.
Does it have to be like a certain Radio Times or just the most up-to-date one, like Christmas special? Would that work?
No, any Radio Times. Okay. Again, this is an oldie but a goodie. It frequently works. It wouldn't work if it had to be a specific Radio Times.
So bust of the Times.
On the Radio Times on the front of it.
Okay.
Smear it all over.
Yeah, all over Linda McCartney.
It often is.
Yeah. Always.
Yeah.
Every time I bought one.
Yeah. So if you could do those 2 things for us, it really help the channel. Really help the channel out.
I have heard that one of our viewers was in fact arrested after chucking a sausage into a barbershop. I know he was well-meaning, but it was outdated by the time he did it, mate.
Yeah.
So you've got to be quicker. If you're following this advice, get on it quickly, snappy. Otherwise, don't bother.
Yeah. I looked an hour before we filmed this, and if you'd followed my advice, I would have told you to speak Esperanto at least twice a day. And now, no, but that wouldn't help now.
Yeah.
That wouldn't help, whereas it would have an hour ago.
It's incredible.
It is.
The world we live in, my God. Right, before I get sad about Rob not being here again, I think it's time to say goodbye.
All right.
Time to... Right, goodbye everybody.
Cheerio.
Ta-ra.